Hey peeps, how are you doing? It is me, Ruth Noel, back for another video on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I really want to shout out to all of my subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much. And all of my peeps on Facebook, Instagram, my email database, LinkedIn, Twitter, everyone who happens to click these videos and who enjoys them and click the thumbs up and actually shows their support. I really appreciate that. And so today we're talking about something very simple. We're talking about CRM. What is CRM? And the reason I wanted to come on and do this video is because a lot of my clients ask me about CRM. So as you may know, I'm the founder of taxtwork.com, and I help people find the best solution for their tax problems, and I do all of the marketing around that. So in doing that work, when I get to know clients, they'll actually come to me and say, oh, what CRM do you use? What email marketing system do you use? So they have these questions about how to actually build out their business. So I do mentoring around that for a few private clients, and I do coaching around that as well. So I thought I'd just come on and share more about CRM specifically in this video with you today. And I think over the next couple of weeks, what I'm going to do on my channel is really specifically share key resources that you can use to make more money online and to build your business in the way where you're living the laptop lifestyle. So that's the main overall theme that runs through my channel. It really is about everything that I suggest should be able to use that for the laptop lifestyle. That's the key thing with the tools that I love. And I love talking about business. That's my favorite thing. Some people are really into talking about hair or makeup or clothes and fashion, and I love that stuff too. So you might see some of those things coming in, and fitness I love as well. But my key thing where it's just abundant, I could talk about it all the time, is definitely business. So yeah, so CRM is something this video is not sponsored, I'm not a reseller or anything like that, but it's really helped me massively to get my business goals going. So when I started out, I had zero business connections on my database. I didn't actually have a CRM. I was just using business cards, keeping it in a box, just sending emails and trying to search through and find people in my emails, and then on my phone as well, just searching through on my phone and calling people. And so I didn't have a proper system at all, basically, to cut a long story short. And it was not one of my favorite things to really venture into, I'll be very honest. However, I learned the hard way, and I realized that in order to follow up with people and to maintain the relationships, I really had to put a system in place. So this is a heads up. If you're really aiming for 6 figures and 7 figures and to live the laptop lifestyle, then you need a CRM. There's just no other way to say it. You have to get one. So and whatever type of business you're doing as well, whatever business you're doing, whether it's something that's very creative, like fashion or music, or you're designing, a web designer or anything like that, or even it's something highly specialized on the other end of the scale, like insurance, wealth manager, etc., property. It really doesn't matter what your industry is nowadays, you have to have a CRM in place. And on top of that as well, it also doesn't matter where you're starting out. So if you were like me and you're starting from scratch and you don't know that many people, or on the other side of it, if you have already thousands of connections or hundreds of clients and business people, there definitely has to be a system in place. So really simple, what is a CRM? CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. That's what CRM actually stands for. And a CRM system, Customer Relationship Management System, is a software or a program where you put all your data and connections on it. So very simply, the way I see it is CRM stands for CRAM. If you're taking notes, write this one down. CRM stands for CRAM, C-R-A-M. And it's basically you cram all of your business cards and all of your connections into one digital space in the cloud. That's what it really is. So that's what CRM stands for. Isn't that so simple? The other thing, what is the benefit of it? So really simple. According to Capsule, I'm reading from the website, CRM is all about building stronger customer relationships so you can make more sales and save time. That's what it's all about. That's the key benefits. And everything can be organized, and you collaborate with your team if you're growing a team, and you can make more sales from your CRM. just a note that the CRM doesn't do it all for you. So it's not like you don't get a CRM and then magically have more sales. It's a tool that you need to use day to day and on a regular basis. You need to work that CRM, and that is how you start to build the results and build the relationships and keep a tab of what you're doing with your clients, and start really learning how you can serve them more and keep in touch with them. That's what it's all about. So one way that we use our CRM is to actually send out emails with tips and tax tips and videos and events coming up. That's what we use it for, as well as my calling team can log in from different parts of the world and actually go through and make cold calls and put all the data on there. So that's a quick example. And people often ask me as well, like, what ones would I recommend? What one do I use? So I would just recommend two. The first one that I started with is Capsule, and I'll put a link to that below. So Capsule is really, really good because they have a free trial and you can start on there with a very small number of contacts. So if you have like 0 or 1 or 10 or 20, it's free up until about 250 connections right now. So it's really good if you're beginning your journey. It's really, really good. So the thing about Capsule is I would definitely say small for like smaller databases. So after that, now I have actually 21,000 people on my database, which is really a blessing. I definitely had to move to something bigger. So when I got to that level, I decided to invest in Infusionsoft, which I love. I love, love, love. So my second recommendation would definitely be Infusionsoft. So if you're at a higher level and you want to start integrating your email list in one place, and you want to start using your e-commerce as well to sell products online, you start seeing a lot of sales coming in that way. So that's the one I would say to use if you definitely know what you're doing. You know that you want to start really aiming for the 6 and 7 figures, and you're doing it long term, and you're just good to go. Like, you're like, yes, 10x. Infusionsoft is the one for 10xing. So yeah, just to give you like two different options that you can look into, I'll put the links below, and then you can see if that works for you and for your business size. So that's the key tips on what is a CRM and why you need to start investing in CRM. The next video coming up, one of the areas I'm going to talk about coming up is actually affiliate marketing. So I'm going to talk about that as well and how to get started, because it's something that I've been doing for a while. I'm not a massive affiliate marketer, but it is definitely a key area that I have a lot of knowledge on. I can give you some tips on that as well. The best thing, what I'd love to ask you to do is to put it in the comments. What's your questions on building your business, on digital marketing, on like how to get out there, how to manage all the different things that you need to do? My favorite thing is definitely talking about that type of topic. So I'd love to hear from you, and remember to thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Deuces.
I'd like to order a couple of your double meat special pizzas.
Sure thing. There'll be a new $20 charge for those, sir.
What do you mean?
Sir, the system shows me that your medical records indicate that you have high blood pressure and extremely high cholesterol. Luckily, we have a new agreement with your national health care provider that allows us to sell you double meat pies as long as you agree to waive all future claims of liability.
What?
Do you agree, sir? You can sign the form when we deliver, but there is a charge for processing. The total is $67 even.
$67?